Afternoon YouTube. So I've been out and about today. I've got some nice new succulents. I had to go into Christchurch to get them, but I bought them from a lady selling them and she sells them quite reasonable. And I've got 9 succulents for $20. So I'm pretty sure I don't have any of these 9, but you know, I should have took a photo of the ones I got before I left, and so I didn't double up, but I don't think I've got any of these. And along here I've also got some little azaleas which are going to go in the pots out by the front door, and just a few things to fill in around just to brighten up that area. And I managed to get this lovely fern reduced for $10. So I'm going to pot up some of these succulents now, and I'm going to film how I do it. Right, so we're starting with this one, which is a weird looking thing. It's sort of like a cactus rather than a succulent. So what I'm going to do, in here I've got 3.5 of these containers of potting mix compost, to those in the UK, and I've put in 2 faux containers of small perlite and sand, which was perlite and sand mixed together. So that's what we got here. So I'm going to use clay pots. As you know, I like my clay pots. So I've got some old bits of clay pot here that's been broken, and I'm going to put that in the bottom. So when you see, I'm not going to put it in the bottom like that. I'm going to put it concave over the hole so that it actually lets the drainage through. Okay? Otherwise it's not going to work very well else. So put a bit of soil in the bottom. I'm going to open this up and get rid of most of the old stuff. So grab hold of the, see what sort of roots we got here. Not too bad. So I don't want the old potting mix, so I'll get rid of that. Take some of this out and put this fella in. So we're just going to pull it around, flinging it down. I'm going to leave enough of a gap on the top of the pot to put the stones. I always like to put my grey stones on the top to finish the pots off. I'll show you what I mean. I'll just go and get them. So that's that one. And the grey stones are here. So just like to put them in. My husband collects these for me from the road outside, because we've got a gravel road, as you know. And it just, I think it just looks prettier. It sets the plant off and just finishes it off nicely. So there, that's one done. So I'll just do another one so you can see. We'll do this one. So pot, small piece of broken pot or a stone. Take this one out. Oh, it's got quite a good root on this one. Put a bit in the bottom. Put this one in. Backfill. Obviously when I've done all these, I'll give them a good watering in just to settle them into their pots. And they'll look good. There. Tighten that up. There we go. So there we go. So I'm going to carry on now and do the rest of these. And then when I finish these, I'm going to go and get the pots from out the front and pop them up, and I'll show you what they look like when I've finished. Okay. Right, so these are the pots from around the front. Not very pretty, but basically you can't see them. The only bit you can see is the rim, because they stand in those white tall ones. I'll show you when I finish. So I don't bother to put any drainage in the bottom because they're stood up. They're not on the ground, and this compost drained, or potting mix drained, you know, fairly well. Now this is just cheap stuff. I don't buy the expensive stuff because I like to add all my own fertilizer. So we'll just fill it up as much as we can. Right, we'll do that for now. Spread it out. This stuff is just Nitrocoat, controlled release fertilizer. Just a spoonful in here. I'll just sprinkle it around. Give it a mix. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the azalea that I've just got at the back, because this is going to be, you know, against the pillar, and then the other plants, these are going to go in the front. So let's just empty out all the rubbish. Get the plant out. Big plant. So plenty of room to fit it in here. So we'll just put it in like that, get it in a nice position. And that's it. Backfill if you have to, but I don't think I do. Plenty of compost. And then all I'm going to do is put these around the outside. So I'm going to try and stick with the whitey cream ones, because I have some pretty clashy colours, but you know, this was the best deal I could get today, and we're all out for a bargain. So it's fairly white, so we're going to put this one in the middle, the front, push that in, and we'll do a creamy one on the side. Lovely roots on these, great plants. This is viola, by the way, just plain viola. Push that in there. One more, I think, this side. And we'll make that a, keep that white one and that cream one for over there. So we'll do this in a purpley white. There. We might need to backfill a little bit with compost, with potting mix. The Kiwis call it potting mix, the English call it compost. The Kiwis call compost here stuff that you condition your soil with. So it got very confusing when I first got out here, because I kept asking for compost and it was the wrong stuff. Right, so don't look an awful lot now, but it will when it's all finished and I've got the two of them. Right, so here we are then. They're all potted up. Most of them's got the grey gravel on the top. Some's got a mix of sort of old fish tank gravel and the grey mixed together, because I ran out of this stuff. But that's okay, I don't mind. As long as they got gravel on the top, that's good. So, yeah, very happy with that. So 9 new succulents to put in the outer part of the orchid house, so that's great. The other thing is, these are the pots with that I've done for out the front. The two out the back. So this one, which is Azalea Charlie, the same. This is Azalea Charlie, and I've tried to just stick with the pale white, yellowy sort of violas around those. And then in the front here, I had some violas left over, and I did buy a couple of these chrysanthemums. I was going to put them in with those, and I changed my mind. So I've got a spare one, so I'll put the other one in here along with the 6 violas. Could be overkill, but I do like them to look full, so I shall put this one out the front somewhere, replace some of the tatty looking ones. So the only thing I got left to do is to plant up this lovely fern, what I managed to get reduced, so I'll get that one planted up. I don't know if this one's got a name actually. Oh yes, it has. Look at Ruby back there digging. What are you up to, Ruby? Mice go under there and they like to get them. So that's what it's called. Okay, so and I can pronounce the Victoria, but I'm not even going to try Apollinum, whatever. So I shall plant that one soon, but it's a different kind of mix. I'll plant that one up in. And I did notice, I did give you the wrong information about the mix of this. It's actually 3.5 parts compost or potting mix, depending what you call it, and 2 parts of pumice. Not perlite, like I said in the video, so it's pumice, because it's a heavier mix for succulents, and it drains much easier as well. So Okay, so that's it for now. Oh, and I wanted to talk to you about this sprayer. I buy several of these a year. I get through them a lot. I've got them all over the garden. I normally pay about $10 for one, and I did pay nearly $30 for this one. And the reason I paid $30 is it's got a 3-year warranty. So, 3 years guarantee. So, I shall keep this one for 3 years. If it doesn't last in those 3 years or it goes wrong, I will take it back to the store and I will get my money back, because I am sick of these things going wrong. You know, alright, I paid 3 times as much for it, but I'm expecting it to last for that money. And it's got a great misting part on it. You see, it's a lovely fine mist, and that's perfect for the orchids. So that's really good. And for the, yeah, it'll be really good for that. So yeah, I think that's all for now. So I'm going to put all these pots where they belong, and I'll catch up with you later. Thanks for watching. Please like or dislike and subscribe. And those dogs are in that orchid house, so I'm going to get them out right away. Bye for now.